Yeah, good to get through obviously, and good to win in any competition. So a clean sheet, goal. So yeah, good night all round. Yeah.
How are you finding the change to 3 at the back?
Yeah, I think it's gone alright, to be honest. In a few of the games we've played it in, we've been working on it a lot in training. I think after the first game we played it, we only had 1 or 2 sessions, and then it went alright. So that was positive signs. And then from there we're building on that. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
And a slightly different role for you after the substitutions, and you were in the middle of a 3.
Yeah, I played in the middle of a 3 year when I signed a couple of seasons ago for the majority of the season. I think I played 20 odd games in the middle of a 3, so yeah, I'm used to that as well. Yeah.
4 goals this season now.
Yeah, it's a nice number to hit so early, so hopefully get a few more in the league now.
Have you got the same bet that you had last year with your father-in-law?
I've got another one, yes, a bit more than 5 this year, so yeah, I'll just keep that quiet until I get a bit closer, I think. Yeah.
And you must be pleased with the goal, because it was a very clean header.
Yeah, it was a good delivery and just found myself free, so just glanced at it, yeah.
It's been a tough season, but 4 games unbeaten now. Do you think some sort of momentum started to build?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, there's been a couple of cup games in there, and tonight's the only win. But definitely now 2 clean sheets on the bounce. So the work we've been putting in starting to pay dividends, and we just need to now take that into Saturday, especially with Saturday being a big game. But every Saturday, so that's what we're looking to do.
Does Saturday, even at this early stage of the season, feel like a big game?
I think there's no getting away from when you look at the table where both teams are. But at the end of the day, there's 3 points up for grabs, and we're in November, so you've got to put it into context. But obviously, it's a big game, so it's 3 points, but it's 3 points for a team that are around you, so it means a bit more. Yeah.
Does it make any difference that they're going to have a change of manager?
We've just got to focus on us, I think, let them do whatever they need to do. So we've got to put our game out onto the pitch and see what they do and go from there. But we've just got to focus on us on Saturday.
And you get a sense now that there's a bit more of an identity coming through in the team with the different formation?
I think there's been identity since the gaffer's come in, to be honest. He's trying to instill that. That's the main thing, really, on and off the pitch, the way we are as people and as players. So I think that's massive, and for us to show an identity when we're playing is a big thing. Win, lose or draw, there's a right way to do it, and that's what we're trying to do every week.
And in what way has he been working on the identity off the pitch?
Just the standards, professional standards. At the end of the day, we're professional footballers, so timekeeping, everything we do off the pitch, in the gym, eating right, everything's just gone up that little notch. And to be honest, it should have been up there already, but as a group, sometimes that needs to come together. Individuals can be doing it, individuals can slack off, but sometimes as a group, everyone needs to push together, and if your mate ain't doing it, sometimes you've got to tell them. So I think we're trying to create a culture like that here. So yeah, long may it continue.
Would you say it was a more disciplined culture than some you've been at in the club?
I wouldn't want to say anything bad about other ones, but I think it's definitely disciplined. But there's also freedom within it, so that decisions can be made, and it sort of gives you freedom to make the right decisions. So maturity from the players and the squad as a whole.
The manager, of course, was a very successful defender, played in the Premier League. Have you been learning from him? Yeah,
ever since he's come in from day one, he started implementing his ideas and philosophies on not just me, all the defenders, and I think I've picked up a number of nuggets already. I just want to keep picking them up and just keep listening to everything he says every day, because he's managed to play at the highest level and had a great career, so that's something what everyone strives for. So if you don't listen to him, then you're daft, but I've definitely been wide-eyed and open-eared.
And what would you say the biggest thing is that he's taught you so far?
I think a lot of it is to do with body shape, to be honest. I won't go into it, it's too technical really, but the way your body shape is when the opposition have got the ball, so when you're without the ball, I think that's a big part of it.
Will, thank you very much.
Thank you.